Greetings, YouTube family. This is your boy Glitches and Master Quantum Crane Intellect signing in. Today we'll talk about Odin. Odin is a prominent figure in the Norse mythology, often depicted as the god of war, wisdom, death, and magic. So is poetry. Odin is this god that is mostly depicted as a person that has wisdom because he looks old, and old people sometimes are wise because they've been in this thing for way too long. So if you'd look at a picture, if you'd Google Odin, the most pictures that you would see is a guy that's old, because you would see an older person as someone that's wise, and Odin is somebody that's like good when it comes to wisdom. So just like how you used to look at your parents as a kid, like they know everything, like they're wise, they've been in this thing. That's how Odin is to me. Like that's how I look at Odin. So I was just doing my research. So I just took the word Odin because it's all in the names. If you take the names, you can like understand the frequency of the entity which is inside yourself and your organs. Sometimes so, but it's not necessarily so. But so I took the word Odin and I took it like I reversed it actually, and it gave me Nido, which is derived from the Italian word meaning nest, and it conveys. This is what Google told me. I was like, what does Nido mean? It says it conveys the spirit of the infant environment, and there's this brand called Nido that's like it's doing the most. I don't know. It's like doing the most. I think it's the most used brand called Nido. So it's Nest basically, and there's a brand that's out here. It's an infant's brand, so this is something that's ingested by infants. So you could say that Odin has some sort of level of control to infants, specifically the ones that intake this Nido brand that's out here. You can Google it, Nido. And through you taking that, not you, but through you giving your baby, your infant, that Nido product, it conveys the spirit of the infant environment. And you know your environment can change you. So if it conveys the infant's environment, how the baby sees things, even though the baby is not conscious yet, the baby is still subconscious. So at the back of their mind, they see the world, the expressions of the world. So it conveys the spirit of the infant's environment. So you are your environment. You are what you take inside you. So that's how babies are being influenced by Odin through this Nido, which is the nest. Babies are in the nest of Odin, the wise one, the death god, the magic god, the poetry god, the war god. So I then took the word Odin, I just separated it into two sides. It's OD and in. And OD, y'all all know what OD means. Overdose. In means inside. So, if you overdose the intake of Nido, how you give your baby this product every day, that's overdose. Because you know, too much of everything is too much. Anything and everything, when you take it too much, is just too much. Like, hold on. So if you overdose the intake of Nido, which you give that to your kid every day, your baby, I mean, your infant. If you overdose the Nido, Odin can hijack the infant from the inside. And when he hijacks the infant, he puts the infant on his nest. His nest is a lot of things because he specializes in war. wisdom, death, magic, and poetry. So, according to that, infant's destiny, the baby will be directed to each of the sectors, whether it's war, wisdom, death, or magic. It's just the script has already been scripted. I always say this. So according to the baby's destiny, which is the judgment, how is a baby judged? Like coming into this, a baby is judged because of the zodiac signs, the hour the baby was born at, the hospital, the life that the baby has been born in, whether it's poverty, it's money. Like, it's already scripted, so destiny has already been scripted, so the baby will be directed to each one of those. When it's a war, it doesn't mean the baby will be on some Hitler shit, excuse my French, but it just means the baby will war with themselves, whether it's like inside war, like always contradicting how they think when they grow up. Just like how people contradict themselves, like you want to do this, but you don't do it, so you suppress that inside yourself. So that's like inside war. Wisdom, there's some people that look wiser than they age, and I'm one of those people. So I guess Odin put me in his wisdom nest. Death doesn't necessarily mean like dying, like transitioning out this thing. It just means transformation, just transforming energy from this realm to the other realm. You die a lot of times because you're not the same version you was as a kid. So death, I can take that too. I die so many times. Ego death, that's death too. Magic, people that are in manifestation, that's magic because you just brought up something out of this world into this world. That's magic. You just did magic, something that's supernatural, which is the universe. You use a force that's supernatural, which is the universe. So Odin gave you that gift through his nest. Poetry, how some people just talk is just poetry. It doesn't have to do like you being in the field of poetry. No, the way that you talk can be poetic. So if you are that person, Odin just gave you one of these gifts or all of them. So it doesn't mean that when in God hijacks you, it's like negative. Stop being in the middle and looking at things like dark and positive. Sometimes be the middleman and just be neutral, be the gray man. Doesn't mean good or bad. I'm just saying Odin gifted you the gifts that you have right now, whether it's one of them or all of them, through his nest. And it's all in the name. Like nobody had to teach me this. I just sat down and sit down and break it down. Like nobody has to teach me. It's all about trust. You trusting yourself and you trusting your intuition, and everything will just come. This is just coming from the source. Like if you tap into the source, it's like it's an unlimited amount of energy and information. Signing out. Love y'all.